Attachment styles shape the way that we love, the way that we connect, and yes, the way that we struggle in relationships. Today, I'm sharing the story of how meditation helped me transform my attachment style and how it can do the same for you too. Hi friends, Paul here. Do you ever feel stuck in your attachment patterns? Maybe you feel anxious when apart from somebody, or maybe you try to avoid intimacy. Well, if you do, I've got a deeply personal story that I would love to share with you today. I'll talk to you about how meditation helped me during one of the most difficult times of my life, navigating a long-distance relationship with my anxious, disorganized attachment style. Plus, I'll show you how meditation can help with each of the individual attachment styles. So stick around because I think this is going to be really valuable for you. Attachment styles are the way that we relate to and the way that we respond in our relationships. These attachment styles are formed during our developmental years, mostly based off of our relationship with our primary caregiver. There are 4 main types of attachment styles. Firstly, secure attachment. This is a confident and, as the name suggests, secure attachment in your relationships. Anxious attachment, as you might expect, is based on worry and concern. You're always anxious about what's happening with your significant other. Avoidant attachment is when you avoid intimacy, you avoid closeness, mostly because you fear that it will lead to pain. And disorganized is when you have erratic feelings and a lack of stability in your relationships. And so those are the 4 main attachment styles. I really experienced my anxious and disorganized attachment style during times when I had to leave my girlfriend. So I now live in Canada with my girlfriend, but we'd been together for a long time, and at the beginning I was not a permanent resident of Canada, hence I had to, come and go. And there would be times when we were apart for months. Now, as an emotional guy, my anxiety and just general feelings of sadness, of missing her, etc., definitely did kick in. During that time, meditation was my lifeline. Thankfully, I have been meditating for 20 years, and so I knew a good few techniques to help me through my problem. One technique that I really used was Zen walking. And in fact, if you do have disorganized, erratic emotions around your relationship or anxiety, then definitely Zen walking is going to help. I used to just mindfully walk along this track called the Aswell Track near my home in England. It's a beautiful little track that winds through some fields and past some lakes. And just that sense of being out in nature and, mindfully connecting with nature would really help to bring me back to the present moment and to ground me so I wasn't so emotional. I also would do a lot of anapanasati, which is mindful breathing. Sometimes I would sit by myself in my room and just meditate for an hour, maybe even 2 hours, and just really enjoy that peacefulness. And that meditation practice definitely helped both my girlfriend and I. As somebody with BPD, it really helped me to control my emotions and to feel calm, even while things weren't perfect. And then because I was calm, I was kind of more able to be there for my girlfriend during the times when we would do calls, which, at that time were taking place on Skype. So because I had meditated, because I was calm, I would be able to just enjoy those video calls and appreciate the time that we did get to spend together instead of being resentful of the time that we weren't together. And so meditation really helped me through that very difficult period of my life, and it can do the same for you too. You might be wondering how meditation can help you with your own attachment styles. So let's go through each one of the styles in turn, and I'll explain how meditation can help with them. Firstly, secure attachment. Secure attachment is the ideal type of attachment in which we feel confident and calm about our relationship. Now, the best thing for you to do if you are in this fortunate position is to help your significant other, because they might not feel as confident and secure as you do. So what I would recommend that you do is listen to what I say about the other attachment styles. Consider which one would most help your significant other, and then go and do those meditations with them. Anxious attachment. So anxious attachment is something that I have a lot of experience with, and it's also a very common one. Again, this is the style of attachment in which we experience a lot of worry and fear and concerns. The best thing that you can do for anxious attachment is to just calm your mind. Just practice mindful breathing, your quintessential form of meditation. It's the best one to help you to just be calm and to soothe all of those anxious feelings and that emotional roller coaster that you might be on in your relationship. Just mindfully breathe, allow yourself to just calm. Avoidant attachment. Avoidant attachment, again, is when you avoid intimacy, usually because you fear that it will end in pain. The best thing that you can do for that is to just gradually expose yourself to intimacy and to the feeling of being close to someone. Now, you can do that in your mind using meditation. I recommend that you start with loving kindness meditation, which you can find on my blog, thedailymeditation.com, and on my YouTube channel. Now, loving kindness probably feels a little bit uncomfortable because, of course, it is meditating on the feeling of closeness, a feeling of compassion, affection, and those feelings that you're not quite sure about. But hey, that's fine. Just go slowly. Just do maybe 5 minutes of loving kindness and then do more later, and just gradually approach closeness and approach intimacy. Just be gentle, take your time, and just kind of explore those feelings of warmth and love and tenderness. And finally, disorganized attachment style. So this is when you've really got a whole bunch of different feelings going on. 1 minute you're hot, 1 minute you're cold. You've kind of bounced around all over the place, and there's no consistency. And what you need is grounding. Imagine feeling just more grounded, so you didn't get swept away with those emotions, so that you could experience those emotions, but they wouldn't knock you off course. Would that be good? Well, in that case, I recommend that you do what I did when I was back home in England and do some Zen, walking, and other meditations that will help you to connect to nature and to the present moment. What that's going to do is it's going to ground you, it's going to anchor you, it's going to make it so you're not so easily knocked off course by all those feelings. Now, whichever meditation I recommended for you, it's possible that it feels a little bit awkward right now, especially the avoidant loving kindness one. Hey, remember, this is a journey. You can approach these meditations gradually and gently, taking your time, and just experiment with it. You don't need to dive in at the deep end. Just go easy, explore, and take your time to grow. So that's my story. And trust me, looking back, there were times when I thought I could never have a successful relationship because my attachment styles were so bad. But with meditation, you can get there. And you don't have to do it today or tomorrow. You can take your time. Remember to go easy and be kind to yourself. Just allow yourself to explore the techniques that I've shared in this. And for more on those techniques, including guided meditations and tutorials, you You can find everything you need on thedailymeditation.com, including you can join me for private sessions and we'll meditate together. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you did find this helpful, please may I ask that you like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.